Good day, viewers, and welcome to Physics and Mathematics lovers. Today, I shall be taking you on physics with the topic friction. But before we do that, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Physics and Mathematics lover, and also follow this page, like and comment, and also share most of our posts. All right? As you do so, God will bless you. Okay, today, we look at the topic friction. When we look at friction, or we talk about friction in physics, we're actually referring to force that causes a form of resistance to two bodies in contact. Now, define friction as a force which acts at the surface of separation between two bodies and also tend to oppose the motion of one over the other. Look at it. These are two bodies. Look at, assuming this is a body. Okay, this is a surface. Look at the body on this plane surface. There is a force here that is applied on this object. And when the force is applied on this object, it will cause the body to move. Look at it here. And this body is on a surface. Look at the surface here. So there is a force here that tried to cause a form of resistance to this body from moving. And that force, it will be acting opposite to this force that is applied on this body. And that force is called frictional force, which is causing resistance to this motion. And this body has weight, which is W. The weight of the body is W, which is calculated as mg, meaning mass times acceleration due to gravity. So this frictional force that we are trying to talk about today is a force that causes opposition to movement of one body over the other. So it opposes the relative motion between two bodies in contact. So the body here, look at it here, and this body, this surface here, is also exerting a reaction on this body, and that reaction is called R. We call it a normal reaction, and F is the applied force, which must overcome this frictional force before the object can move. So this is in the case of a plane surface. So friction we are talking about, it exists in our various applications. For example, when you look at the car moving, the tire of a car and the ground. So if there is no friction, the car cannot hold a brake and the car cannot stop. Even you as a human being, when you are moving, without friction between the sole of your palm and the floor, so you can't be able to stand or even move. So in your house, when you are filing or sharpening a cutlass or file, or using a file, so without friction, the knife cannot be sharpened. So it is the friction that helps to sharpen the objects that we are sharpening. So we look at this friction. When you look at it now, we move into the laws of this friction. Okay, before we go into the laws of friction, we have two types of friction. We have static friction, static, and dynamic. Dynamic. So dynamic friction is a friction that exists between two moving objects. So when two bodies are moving, so the friction that exists between them is this dynamic. While static friction exists between two surfaces in contact. That means when the body is at rest, or stationary bodies. So when two bodies are stationary, so we have static friction, just like this. This object remains at rest here. Now the friction that exists between this surface and this object is static friction. And this static friction must be overcome by this force before the object can move. Thank you so much for visiting us. We shall be going into laws of friction in our next video. So try and watch out. Then we also go into the mathematical computation regarding this friction. And do not forget to like this page for more updates. Stay connected. Thank you.